All right, all right. We are live. We are live. I really gotta make an intro for these. Make an intro. We are live. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? The day after. The day after. Today we're just gonna talk some what happened yesterday, man. Everything that happened yesterday, and we'll kind of have a therapy session together, and maybe we'll do some film as well. Let me quickly put this that we are live. Oh snap! I hear my echo. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me put my lights on. Lights. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. There's that. Make sure we're live on Twitter too. Golly, Mike. Mike. Maybe a little unnecessary. Maybe a little unnecessary. What's going on, everybody? In the chat. Listen, yeah, we have oh man. Whoa, Mike. Yeah, I know it's crazy. But yeah, sheesh, man. The Giants again, my worst fears came to life. My worst fears came to life that the Giants would allow a bad defense to look good, and we would do everything right on defense, on our defense, against their offense. Like, as far as I know, the Bengals' offense is like top 5 in the league, right? They're top 5 in the NFL right now as far as their offense goes, and the Giants were able to hold them down to 10 points for the majority of the game. It wasn't until they were trying to run the clock out, if not score, on that run with Chase Brown that wound up being the nail in the coffin. But for the most part, the Giants held them to 10 points the entire game. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And this is yet another week where we're not forcing interceptions, man. That's the problem with this defense. A lot of people saying, this is a great defense. And only 21 points 21 points allowed per game. Well, that's the most we've allowed. Oh, the most I can't even talk today. The most this defense has allowed in one game is, I think, 21 offensive points. So, yeah, the Giants defense hasn't allowed more than that. But however, they do lead the league in sacks with like 26 right now. However, the Giants don't force any interceptions. We don't get any, because that's not how it works. That's not how it works. How our scheme works. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Let me just try to listen in what you guys are saying here. Mike Nick says, I'm done. I've had it with him. Tried, bro. Try to support him, but no. We need more of a quarterback, bro. Yeah, I feel you. I'm wondering why am I live for everybody? Oh, I officially reached 1,100. Followers on Twitter. But yeah, how do you guys feel in the game, man? Listen, we're gonna go over the film today. We're gonna try to go over, as much as we can, things that we find interesting, just like how we do it on Fridays with Know Your Opponent. But yeah, we'll see. I don't want to be here all night looking at the film, but we're gonna look at the most interesting plays for sure. Gotta crack open me a Red Bull today. I know it's Monday night. I know people are probably not gonna tune into this, so I don't know. I'm sorry I went a little too far. I need to apply at McDonald's. There, that's more like it. That's more like it, Mike. That's more like it. Nova in the building. I hate it here. I feel you, man. I feel you. It sucks, man. That's why we're having a little bit of a therapy session right now. Therapy. You guys can go off in the comments how you're feeling right now. Go ahead and go off in the comments. You know, yeah, it sucks. It definitely sucks. The Giants are 2-4, and I hate to play this game. Here's the problem, guys. Here's what I'm really upset about throughout this entire season. I'm more upset. Like, I'm more upset that the Giants had a chance to win every single one of these games. I feel like if the Giants were absolutely getting blown out in these games that we lost, that it would be a little bit of a different story. Not that we would be more optimistic in the team. I'm not saying that in the slightest that we would be more optimistic in the team. I'm saying that we would be a little bit more I guess not as heartbroken, not as broken as we are. I think we would be a little bit more checked out. We'll be looking towards the draft, but it sucks how this NFC East, although Washington looks really good right now, they're 4-2. The East is still open. The Dallas Cowboys look like ass. They look terrible. The Eagles barely beat the worst team in the NFL by 4 points, and here are the Giants. Like, the Giants are here in last place. They definitely look like the worst team in the division, but it's still not a good division. The Giants can still do something here. You should actually do a call-in show, then we can talk about it. I would, but I don't want to do that because I want to get into the film, and I don't want to talk too much about that. I want to, because there's just so much film to get into. There's just so much film to get into. Yeah, man, love that. Yeah, so man, we'll just kind of go over it together then. Let's look at it. But yeah, that's pretty much why I'm more upset in this season. Why I'm so upset this season is definitely because the Giants were in just such a good position to win in all of these games besides obviously the Minnesota game in week 1, but everything else was pretty spot on. Like, everything else was very winnable. Everything else, basically, the other teams were trying to gift to us, right? The Washington game, right? They were scoring field goals the entire game. They didn't score a touchdown. They're basically gifting us. All we needed to do was keep up with their field goals, and we couldn't do that. You look at the Dallas game. If we just hit on our shots, if we just hit those deep shots, we win the game. And then in this game versus the Bengals, bad mistakes. If we just capitalize and not make stupid mistakes, that Daniel Jones interception was that Daniel Jones interception lost us life in that game. Definitely took down the morale a lot, right? To have that kind of boneheaded interception in the red zone, or at least close to. I believe it was close to the red zone, but you could have finished that drive with another field goal and kept the ball moving. The fourth down conversions, although I do understand, like, Dayball trying to be more aggressive, having more faith in the offense, there is a point in time where you just say, hey, let's just kick a field goal. I know that Greg Joseph missed one, right? I understand that, but I felt like we should have just kept trying to tie up the game, and live to see another down, and live to see another drive, because it was a close game. It was like 10-0, and we're already starting to go for it. It was 10-0, and we started getting aggressive and going for it and stuff like it. That's one way to let the game get out of your hands, man. That really is. And we lost the game 17-7, you know? Well, yeah, man. It's crazy. Crazy. CJK says, Commanders didn't have a kicker. Commanders, we didn't have a kicker. Dallas, ref screwed us. Then Bengals, it's all on the offense, just like week 1. Okay, the refs did screw us on that no call. Well, actually, the reverse call for the face mask penalty during that Dallas game. Yes. However, I think the real big problem in that game was Daniel Jones not hitting those deep shots. That was the biggest problem in that game, was Daniel Jones not hitting those deep shots. If he did, I think we would have won that game. So I really do put a lot of the blame on Daniel Jones in that Dallas game. The Bengals game, he really did a number up with that interception. Not a good look at all. The defense, as much as I do talk shit about the scheme, they're holding strong. Like I said, we talked about it before. They lead the NFL in sacks. I don't know what their turnover rate is or anything like that. I haven't looked into that. But let's be honest here, guys. I don't even know how the Bengals only scored 17 on us. They were running with authority. We were barely able to stop them. The Bengals were shooting themselves in the foot as well. Jamar Chase had a bad drop on third down. He was wide open, right? That could have helped move them the chains and gotten the score. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins couldn't be stopped the whole game. They just could not be stopped the whole game. That they were moving the ball at will. I'm very shocked that they were only able to score 17 and 10 points for the majority of the game. But let's not act like this defense was locked up. We did sack Joe Burrow 4 times, which is good, but we didn't force any turnovers like interception. I think we had a fumble. We didn't get interceptions. We weren't batting the ball away. We weren't giving Joe Burrow a hard time moving the ball. He moved the ball with ease. He just needed to target T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. They were wide open. Chase Brown was running the ball efficiently on us. We had, we held Chase in check. Now, no, we didn't. That's the problem. We look at the stat line, right, for Jamar Chase, and you could say that, we held him in check. We really are. We'll go into the film. But Joe Burrow could have done a lot more to us than they actually did. I'll be honest with you. They could have done a lot more to this than they actually did. Let's go over the offense first, and we can complain about the offense, then we'll move on to the defense. Let's see here. Oopsie. What up, Journey? Let's open this up, guys. This might be a smaller crowd today. I understand it's Monday night, but today I'm off of work today, so I figure I just go live. I was off of work today for Columbus Day, so not all the time I get to be home on a Monday. Because on top of that, I don't play my flag football game today either. Lots of doubles though. Yeah, very true. Very true. All right. Well, I actually can't wait till we get to the defense, but let's get into the offense first. I feel like there will be more gripes about that. Let's share screen. There we go. Can you guys see that? Let me move it to this one right here. Perfect. Let me take these banners off. Alrighty. Subway Series. I'm not too much into baseball. All right, let's go. All right, first play. What are we looking at? 12 personnel. All right, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends to the right. And we could watch this defense for Cincinnati. They really shifted from what they ran against Baltimore, right? They really shifted from what they ran against Baltimore. Let me pull up the chat on YouTube on my phone so I could see you guys in the comments real quick. Okay. Alrighty, so hear myself. All right. They really changed from what they ran on us, what they ran against Baltimore. They played man defense here. It's cover 1. Oh, not even. This is cover 2 man. All right. They're playing man defense here. They had Chris Hubbard coming out. This was a great read, slant flat to beat man defense. And this was not even terrible coverage. Daniel Jones was able to fit it in there. Darius Slayton was able to make the grab. I had a lot of confidence after this pass. This is Darius Slayton's bread and butter. He's gotten so good at running routes. Love it. So all right, let's go to the next play. Yo, it confuses me with Cincinnati. The way Cincinnati runs their defense, it confuses me because they bring their safeties so far down. I never know who's the high safety. I never know who's staying high and who's going low. They don't go high. They really don't. Like like for example, if you watch the Giants play defense, like you got freaking Pinnock all the way over here, you know? Oh, because they're playing man. They're playing. Oh, this is zone. This is zone. But who's 22? Who's 22? He did a good job reading that. Easy flat. This was a bad miss. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else open. No. No, nobody else is open here. And that was kind of a one read and throw. That was a fine decision by Daniel, but you gotta throw that more accurately. But have a good night, KB. Oh man, you're leaving already, Mike? I just wanted to pop in to say what's up. I'm a little bit under the weather. Oh, I feel better, brother. Feel better, Mike. Have a good one, buddy. Have a good one, man. There's blanket coverage here for, and they dropping another guy back. They always do this. They always do this with a strong line here, and they always drop a couple guys back, and it's never the guys you expect. Like in this example, they drop back B.J. Hill, and they bluff blitz a lot. I will tell you though, the Bengals have a strong unit of linebackers, man. You don't really find that often in the NFL. They have a strong unit of linebackers. Yeah, they were running 4-4 against Baltimore. Hey, Jaden in the building. What's up, man? All right, we got Stacks to the left. Jalen Hyatt. All right, now we're motioning. Jet motion. Full slide. This is just zone blocking. Nobody open. I love these concepts by Brian Dable, man. Having these full jet motions. Nice stop route, but this just read so beautifully. Look how they adjusted. Oh my gosh. Look at 20 right here. DJ Turner, who's matched up on Slayton, but sees the motion man hitting the outside. And this is just good. This is cover 2. They did a really good job. And let me tell you something. This turned into a smash concept for those of you guys that don't know. So this turned into a smash concept from this motion. You got Wandale sitting down, and you're gonna have the slot receiver hit the corner route. This is supposed to be a little hole shot, right where the 50 is, maybe a little bit over the 50. It's supposed to fit in between the safety right here. It's supposed to be complete, but look at a good job by the safety reading it and cutting it off. I don't really know what. There's the backside read, Jalen Hyatt. I mean, you had to have known these guys are gonna roll. You have a full zone block to the right. I mean, you should expect these guys to be rolling with you. Maybe Slayton, maybe they should have had it more of an out route, so it would have been more flat and a little bit quicker to look back at the ball, because Daniel Jones could have thrown it sooner. Like if you have him cutting right now, oh no, not even. If you have him cutting right now, it's gonna fall in the traffic with him. But I don't know. I don't know what they really expected here. You got more of a bag route running than him. Who, Jalen Hyatt? People got to stop with their Hyatt agendas. I know, Jalen. I know. He's got no sauce in his routes. I'm actually excited to go through the defensive film, but we're gonna stick with the offense for right now. Look at this. Look at this. The way they're playing their D. This is very Lou Anarumo is just taking a page out of Brian Flores' book. Look at the strong front that they have, and look at this safety. He's gonna drop all the way back into cover 2 look, or this is quarters. This is actually, yeah, this is quarters. But this guy that's supposed to be playing the flat is gonna roll with him with some kind of match coverage here. Well, not even match coverage. Just gonna let him go, but there's nobody in the flat, so there's no point in him coming all the way down here. And that's just a good tackle there by the corner. That was on 3rd down too, so good call there from the run cover 4. They wind up only rushing 4, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys on the line. Now 6. You drop another 2 back, 4. All right. I mean, that's a lot better defense than they play against Baltimore. But remember, guys, this is the 31st ranked defense in the NFL. 31st ranked. And we're making them look good. We made them look good. We didn't have a good game plan against these guys. All right, from the run, I like to look at it from here. It's man-to-man blocking. Running some duo. I mean, not terrible. I mean, JMS has to stay on his feet there, man. You got to stay on your feet there. You got to keep pushing. He allowed that to kind of break down a little bit. Illuminor too, but Illuminor didn't have a lot of leverage blocking from the tackle spot. Next, let's see. Play action. These swing passes, man. Why Daniel Jones is having a hard time throwing these balls? Well, I can understand. Maybe he threw it behind, because if you throw this in front, that's a hospital ball right there. Maybe he just shouldn't have thrown that ball. I don't know. It was behind. Nothing much. Even if he caught that ball, he wasn't going anywhere. He probably would have lost yardage, actually. So, but look at the protection, man. Oh, hold on. It's good protection. Oh, it got batted down. That's why it was behind. Got batted down by B.J. Hill. Nice. All right, split gun. Sort of. Tight end's a little higher, but nobody's getting separation. Daniel Jones forced to move out. Jermaine Pratt there. Nowhere to go. And what down is this? Come on. What down is this? 3rd down. And the camera's in the way. I can't even see how much they need to gain. It's got to be like a 3rd down and 5, 6, 7, 8. 3rd down and 8. Rumors, Giants thinking Beck. I mean, this says who? Says who? It's too early for rumors, and none of that's going to be true. Still early in the year. But 3rd down and 8. But Theo want to in motion. Try to see what's going on here. You just got crisscross going on here, so you're gonna have this is supposed to be a man beater, but it doesn't beat man at all. I mean, actually, you have Slayton here. This has to be a really good throw, though, and you need time for this to develop. Slayton takes a good release here. He creates separation by jabbing, by getting square. He turns upfield for a second. If you see the way Slayton runs his route, this is supposed to be an over route, but he gets upfield for a second and then cuts, and that creates more separation. DJ Turner is trying to trail behind him, trying to cut this off, but this is a good throw if you can make it. Daniel Jones obviously under pressure. You can't make this throw. Everybody else is locked up. Wandale Robinson has always had a problem getting off of press coverage, and he does here. He tries to stab on the inside, which is where he needs to go. He needs to take an inside release. You have a linebacker here cutting this off, and the corner is having inside leverage, so he has to take the outside leverage. He can't just stay inside because it's going to ruin the entire route and the whole concept. So you got to take the outside release. Tries to get around him. Not able to do that. You already know Hyatt's not going to get open. That's Jalen Hyatt. Yeah, no sauce on Hyatt's releases at all. Let me look at Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton takes a split release. I mean, Hyatt doesn't do anything. I mean, Hyatt just runs. He doesn't even split. If you watch Hyatt's feet, all right, watch Darius Slayton's feet right here. Split releases, you get square with your hips, with both your feet, and you burst in the direction you need to go. Look at that. Get square, burst. Okay? And that's how he gets so much separation at first. And look at Hyatt's feet here. Ready? It looked like he tried to split, but I'll go frame by frame here. Looked like he tried to split, but he just like kind of hitched. I don't even know what this is. That's not a split release. He tried to split release here. That's not a split. I don't know what that is. But look at that. The corner was running step. The corner was even getting ahead of him. And this guy's supposed to be super fast, like a super speed demon. Jalen Hyatt is not that. And nobody's open. Nobody is open. So, Daniel Jones takes the sack here. That's not on Daniel Jones. All right, we got a run here. Eric Gray. 2 tight end set to the right. Oh, this is Wan'Dale Robinson. Nice little jet sweep. Good run by Wan'Dale. Good run by. Got a little GT counter going. The Giants love this run, and I love this run too. I love GT counter. But okay, GT counter. I feel like Thomas missed his assignment here. Am I wrong about that? No, he didn't. I know Thomas is supposed to lead out, right? He's supposed to lead out, but you have this linebacker here. You couldn't. I don't know. If Thomas really didn't do anything to help this run, I feel like he would have done a lot more if he would have cut off the backer. All right, empty set. I assume this is third down. Giants, 3rd and 2. Giants love going empty on third. Interesting here. This was a read and react. This was just get the first down, because you look at Tyrone Tracy. He's not even doing anything. This is just read and react. Play action. Screen setup. Solid blocks downfield. Oh man, that was such a waste there. Why does both these guys have to fall to take out a corner? Oh man. Our screen game has definitely been better this year, but it's like stuff like this. Like, you just ate one blocker with blocking one corner. You just ate 2 blockers. 2 blockers now are on the floor to block one cornerback. Now you got one more blocker left. All right. More cover 3 here. They're showing 2, but they're going 3. Nothing open here. They try to smash concept again. Doesn't open up. Slayton route is open though. They just wait for Wan'Dale on the Texas route. This is a great play design. What a great play design here. This would have worked based on what they were looking at. This was honestly, they should have known it was actually a cover 3, because look how far this backer is. They should have known this was a 3. Look how far this backer is out here. He's got the flat. He has rails. He's coming down hook zone. Freaking center field and rail here. But this was great to, just in case that this isn't cover 2, you have a pivot or a whip in here to wait for these backers to clear out to hit, or you have the backside Texas route right here. That's a great play design by Brian Dable. Great play design. It's, you have your main option. Your main option is you're reading Jalen Hyatt, and is that Tyrone Tracy? All right, you're reading Hyatt first, then you're reading Tracy because you're going off of this corner right here. If it's cover 2, all right, but this is cover 3, so this is all going to be covered immediately. Like, nothing's going to be open. But you could wait for this. You could wait for Slayton to open up, or you could turn your eyes right to this Texas route on the backside. That's a good play design. Solid. What's up, Christian? All right. Oh my God, is this the pick? This is the interception. Oh my God. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, is this the same play? Can somebody tell me in the comments? Is this the same play that almost got intercepted in that Cleveland game? Is this the same play? Somebody was saying that it's very identical, but I don't know if it's the same play. Now, you see this play in Madden all the time, right? This is a waggle. This is waggle. So you're gonna play action. You're gonna roll to a certain side, and you're gonna have a corner route. You're gonna have like a little drag, shallow crosser, and a flat option, right? You're gonna try to take all those levels, high, middle, low, on this rollout. You're hoping something opens up. Oh, snap. Look at Theo. Okay, what is this? What was that? Oh, snap. All right, either way, no matter how you look at it, this was a terrible decision by Daniel Jones. Nobody is open. I even said that looking at it live. I said, bro, nobody here I could understand why you threw the ball. There's nobody here where I could say that, well, he was just trying to get the ball out. He saw somebody open, was trying to take a chance, and he was hit as he threw. Like, just what were you throwing here? Nobody was open. This has to be the same play because Malik Neighbors was on this route right here, and he slapped the ball down right around this area. That has to be the same play. Neighbors wasn't there to expose the Bengals secondary. I mean, you shouldn't need that. You shouldn't need Neighbors there. We didn't need Neighbors against Seattle. This is a worse defense. A lot worse of a defense statistically. All right, let's see how they... Ooh, quarterback power. Oh my God, what a design. What a design here, man. This was a beautiful design. This is a quarterback power that looks like a running back power because it's gonna fake the handoff here. You would think that the running back can be following, the guard's probably going to be pushing outside because that's the way the running back is going. The guard's going to be going outside. He stays in. Good seal off by JMS, making sure he seals off this gap. Runnion's there to help out. This was an excellent run design, man. Excellent. Look how badly they sold this. Well, look how good they sold this play fake. They had all these guys flipping their hips for Tracy. And Daniel Jones cuts it up. All right, more 12 personnel. Oh, snap. This is 13. Oh, 13. I'm out here watching this like as if I haven't watched the game already and know the result. All right, we have a sack here. 13 personnel. Listen, I don't know what it is, but I love running 13 personnel. I love running passing plays from 13 personnel in Madden, but I don't want to ever see it in the NFL with my Giants. Now, what was he expecting? What was this play called to get open? So you have two... You got a post and a corner. Post, corner, clear out. You have an underneath. Okay, I always like if you're gonna send everybody deep, I always like that, you at least have one underneath option. There's no underneath option. Well, there is an underneath option. He just didn't hit it. He was pressured. Andrew Thomas lost there, man. Wow. It's crazy because Trey Hendrickson, although I respect his game, I don't think Trey Hendrickson is like an elite pass rusher. I mean, he's a good pass rusher, definitely probably top 15 in the NFL right now. but I don't see any elite traits with Trey Hendrickson. His pad level is high. He's not running right into Andrew Thomas. He's just using speed to power. Just using plain old speed to power, not much technique to go into it, and took the inside on Andrew Thomas. He pushed Andrew Thomas really far back. Look at that. Look at this line. Look at this line, and then look at Andrew Thomas. Look at this huge ass gap. Not a good rep for Andrew Thomas. That is not a good rep. Good run. Oh, this was the third down, was it? Hold on. Third down in the second quarter. I was so heartbroken with this play. So they're going to run that crisscross again. Those two over routes again. Well, two crossers. And they're going to run it against I assume this is still man-to-man. There's still man-to-man, but the Bengals, look at the communication by the Bengals to pass this off. Holy moly. That's great. That's good. That's good defensive back play. Look at that. This is man-to-man here. But even in man-to-man, Cam Taylor-Britt's going to pass him off to the safety. Von Bell says, I got him. And Cam Taylor-Britt moves up to the next crosser on his side. That is impressive. That is impressive. The communication there to say, I have him. Don't worry, I got this. For the safety to come down and do that. In a cover one here. Excellent. I mean, hey, I got to give props to where it's due. That's excellent. That's a good read by Daniel Jones, but you got to hit that. Now, he was hit after he threw the ball, but that still doesn't negate the fact that you should have thrown this accurately. And you miss Wandale. And Wandale's smaller, I get it. Smaller radius, but you have him on the offense. You practice with him. You got to have that chemistry. All right, stuffed up. Another run. Oh, this is the Eric Gray's time here. All right. A little bit of a counter with the guard and tight end actually. And it wasn't even that bad. Theo Johnson's not doing too terrible in the blocking game. Trying to see what broke down here. What was the reads here? He's looking right to left on this read. All right. So you're gonna have some sort of sit. I don't know what this was from Theo Johnson. A sit down, just a sit down, and a pivot route for Wandale in man coverage. Again, cover one. This is so odd because they played a lot of zone defense against the Baltimore Ravens. 3-man rush. They're going to drop some guys back in zone, but this is primarily man defense. Interesting. They're going to have 2 robbers? They're going to have 2 hook zone defenders on a cover 1 because they're going to drop a guy back. That's good defense. I'm not going to lie, man. That is good defense from the 31st ranked defense in the NFL. They did a good job disguising what they wanted to do. Yeah, solid. Nobody's open, so Jones had to take off. All right, dump off. Let's see if he missed anybody here. Yeah, nobody's open. Some more cover 3. Nobody's open again. Take the dump off. If we get Cam Moore, what do you think about trying to get him with Restrepo? Oh my God, Xavier Restrepo, bro. Yeah, but the thing is, how tall is Restrepo? Isn't he like a five? Isn't he like 5'10"? He's a smaller guy. He catches everything, which is great. But I feel like we already have a guy like that in Wandale. Like, do we need another receiver that small, or do we need an outside? Well, I think we need another outside guy because Hyatt's not ready. We don't know what we're gonna do with Darius Slayton. You know, I don't know if we need another slot receiver. Oh, I freaking wanted this to happen so badly. I feel like Slayton. Let me see if he had time. I mean, no. I mean, Daniel Jones threw it on time. As soon as he dropped back, stepped up, made a throw. Slightly overthrown, but this could be more on Darius Slayton than it is. This could be more on Darius Slayton than it, because I mean Darius Slayton put the sauce on to get open, which is great. I love Darius Slayton getting open like this. He's really worked on his game as a route runner. You know, they have the same route right here, you know. You got the same route. You just got two deep routes. Look at Jalen Hyatt. Jalen Hyatt does get open eventually, but look how far. Okay, when you run a 9 route like this, you don't want to get too far inside like this, man. You don't want that. You don't want that. I mean, he eventually opens up, but you don't want that. Darius Slayton here, he spent too much time trying to get open. DJ Turner did a good job kind of pressing him up. So he gave him a free release here. He committed to the outside, DJ Turner, outside leverage. Well, committed inside, gave outside leverage. Darius Slayton doesn't want that. Darius Slayton wants the outside, so he just took the free inside leverage, cut underneath because he already flipped his hips completely overcommitted, cut underneath, and turned this into an out and up to open up, and it just took too long. Daniel Jones threw it when he needed to throw it on time. It's just Darius Slayton took too long to get open. This could have been a good play if Darius Slayton got open a little bit sooner, in my opinion. I think this was more on Darius Slayton than it was Daniel Jones. He threw it on time. You got to get there fast enough. Yo, what is the name of that motion? I used to know the name of this motion, and it's escaped my mind. And what is the name of this motion? Everybody always says it's outside. It's orbit motion. It's not orbit. So right now he's gonna do a return motion, and then he's gonna circle around for like, I don't know what it's called, this motion, but it's freaking sick. I love it. I love this motion. I just don't know what it's called. Oh, what a great concept here. What a great concept here to turn this into a bunch. To turn this into a bunch play. Sit down, drag or drag and sit, and then a corner. What a good concept here. Too bad. Did it count for D Belly? It's not. Christian Torres says orbit. It's not orbit. Orbit is when you. Orbit. This is orbit. Orbit is like, say you're the wide receiver right here. Orbit is when you're just gonna orbit around and come around, and say like you could snap it as he's running or what. But this is orbit. I don't know what this is when you come from over the quarterback and then circle around him like that. That's not orbit. I don't know what that is, but I know, flag on the play. It didn't count. I don't know if that was I can't remember if that was a flag on us or on them. I think it was on us. It didn't count for D Belly. I feel so bad. I want Daniel Bellinger to get more reps, man. I don't think Theo Johnson is that good. Again, nobody open. Now, this is a good thing with Bemba don't break defenses. This is a good thing with Bendo break defenses. You know, you have good blanket coverage and you keep everything in front of you and kind of sandwich in between these guys. This is good. This is good. However, this is like towards halftime, right? So they're kind of playing prevent here. Oh, there's 7:27 left. Never mind. It's not even prevent. Look how much space they're giving up there. And Daniel Jones doesn't run. Burrow would run in this, and Burrow would pick up freaking great amount of yards. What's up, Yvette's? My man said little bro. We call him little bro. Oh, look at this RPO, man. Daniel Jones has gotten really good doing the RPO. Really good in this offense doing RPO. Really good reading that slant. Look at this, and he pulled this. Nice. This is how you know. This is how you know he has so much trust in Darius Slayton. Is that he knows that this is man coverage. He knows that this is one-on-one. He doesn't even get open initially on this RPO. He pulls it before he even gets open. But he knows he's gonna get right behind this linebacker. He's gonna be free. Look at this. Beautiful. This was, of course, it came back. Of course, this came back. That pissed me off. Of course, this came back. That was the best play of the game. This was the best play of the game. And it came back. This was a great play by Daniel Jones. Even though it was just a slant, this was a fantastic read and good trust in your receiver and Darius Slayton. And look at Darius Slayton with the run after catch, man. Getting straight to the opposite sideline. Love it. But of course, oh my god, I thought we were gonna get freaking, oh my god. Let's watch Jalen Hyatt together, guys. Let's watch Jalen Hyatt. Okay. He jabs to a split. I mean, it's kind of, he takes one step, cuts up. It's not bad. It's actually not a bad release. It's just a little bit of unnecessary pushing with the hands there. He wasn't even that close. That slowed you down a little bit. And then you look for the ball too quickly. Got slowed down. You got to get there faster, Jalen. You can't let him push you around. You can't let him push you around, bro. You can't let him do that. I mean, was this still overthrown? Even if Jalen Hyatt was running free, was it still overthrown? Probably not. He was only that ball fell 5 yards off. 5 yards off of where where Jalen Hyatt was. So if Hyatt was running free, maybe he would have gotten it. Maybe. But he won the Biletnikoff Award. I know. I hear that all the time. Just like with the Darius Beavers BS that I kept hearing. He was nominated for the Dick Butkus Award. Okay, so now we're counting nominations as some sort of achievement, okay? Now we're counting because he was nominated. Because he was nominated, Darius Beavers is automatically going to be a freaking GOAT. Okay. Darian, not Darius. My bad. Darian Beavers. Oh, God. Bad drop. Do you see, Slayton will have these games, man. You know what it is? It's because he keeps catching with his freaking body, bro. It was a low throw, so I'll excuse this. It was a low throw, so I'll excuse this. But, bro, he will literally catch a shoulder pass with his body. He will literally jump up and catch it with his body. I can't stand when he does that. I can't stand when he does that. I love Darius Slayton to death, man, but I hate that shit. Golly. Mike Groh needs to instill in these wide receivers to catch with your hands, man. That's one thing I will say that Jalen Hyatt has over Darius Slayton. Jalen Hyatt has great hands. He doesn't have great hands on in-breaking routes for whatever reason. He always drops the ball, but back shoulder throws, fade routes, like Jalen Hyatt, 9 routes, Jalen Hyatt has that, bro. All right, next play. I'm going to skip over a little bit. We are... Ooh, I want to see how Darius got open on this. Darius can run these comeback routes. All right, this will be another Jalen Hyatt versus Darius Slayton film session. They're usually running the same route on these comebacks. Let's see. Okay. My God, look at the separation. Look, all right, Jalen Hyatt got open too. Congrats to him because he finally got open on a comeback. Look at the separate. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, like, this is... Darius Slayton is so good with his routes, man. Takes a stutter. That's not a release he always takes. Stutter. Boom. Not the best release. It wasn't fantastic. Britt had good coverage there, but look at this stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Left him in the dust. Oh. Oh my god. Yo, have you ever seen a comeback opened up this far? I haven't seen a comeback open up this much since I watched film this year. I usually see it like this amount of separation, and that's good enough to get a completion. Like, you know, you're trying to work back to the ball. You work back to the first down marker. That's what you're trying to do on comebacks. My God, but you got to catch that ball, Darius. I know it was low. I don't care. You got to catch that ball. You got to catch that, man. Can't drop that. Let's check out. Jalen Hyatt didn't do a bad job here either. I'll give that to him. Now, he didn't get saucy with his release, but he didn't need to. This corner didn't press him. This corner is just straight up shadowing him. So he didn't need to do a split. He didn't need to, you know, jab inside or anything like that. He didn't get saucy with his route. He didn't really need to, but not that Jalen Hyatt would have done it. Oh, look at the pass protection by Tyrone Tracy here. Look at that. Look at that, Tyrone Tracy in the blocking game. I like that. I like that. Good job. You got to catch that, Darius. You got to. Clean pocket. Danny hitch way too much. He does hitch too much. He does. You're absolutely right. He does hitch too much. He does give one. I remember the quarterback school talking about that too. That's always been a complaint that people have because you know why? He's too hesitant with the ball. So, you know, the hitch is supposed to be like, think about a metronome, okay? You guys ever play instruments? You guys ever play the drums? I'm a drummer, for example. You know, you set your metronome up and you bing, boom, 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 bing, boom, 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 right? That's the metronome. The hitch is the same way. It's just timing. The hitch, when you're back there, the three-step drop is part of your timing, and also the hitch is part of your timing. Just a little bouncing motion that you do is part of your timing, part of your flow in reading the field and going through your progressions as a quarterback. And you're right, he does hitch a little bit too much. All right, another flag here. We got a little bit of a dagger concept here. Dagger is good versus cover 2. But they're playing Tampa 2 here. Somebody in my comments was talking to me about that. I don't know. I guess they watched Bengals film before. They say the Bengals run a lot of cover Tampa 2. We're seeing it here. I didn't see Tampa 2 much. Maybe I saw them once or twice and didn't really care to notice. But I didn't see it much versus Baltimore. Tampa 2, guys, is just cover 2 with the linebacker dropping back in sort of like a deep middle fielder, like a deep zone, but he's not as deep as the safeties. He's just taking a really high hook zone, and then the outside linebackers have a bigger hook zone back here where they are forced to kind of collapse the middle a little bit. They got more responsibility in the middle than they would in a regular cover 2. Okay. I felt like Tyrone Tracy did the most for what he was dealt. The offensive line didn't do a great job run blocking. They had flashes. Just because they were good at some points I mean, just because they were bad at some points doesn't mean they were all bad the whole game. They had some flashes. They were really good opening up the run for Daniel Jones. And some of these runs, look at another more duo here. Good job. Good blocking here, man. And Tyrone Tracy eating that up, man. Good job, man. I love Tyrone Tracy. I'm excited to see what we're gonna get. I'm really excited to see what we're gonna get when Devin Singletary comes back. I'm really excited for that. I want to see how they mix up that running group because I really think Tyrone Tracy is gonna be great as a number 2 for right now. I know you guys know I love myself some Tyrone Tracy, but I would love to see how we can get a little bit of lightning and thunder, right? Devin Singletary being more of the hard hitting running back, kind of the main feature back, and then switch it up with Tyrone Tracy. I want to see that. I want to see how they would make that work. Look at Tyrone Tracy able to get to the edge around. This is impressive, man. Look at Tracy. Outside zone. Outside zone. And he's able to get around there. Get around the end. That's supposed to be edge rushing. It's supposed to be setting the edge. Right around them. Maybe, did Andrew Thomas hold a little bit? Maybe he got a little bit, you're supposed to let go right now. Okay. No call was fair. Gotta anticipate throws. Danny can't do it ever. I'd be so annoyed if I was an NFL QB and I had to face Tampa 2. Here's how you combat that, though. Here's how you combat that, Yvette. I understand you, trust me, because if you have a skinny post that's supposed to beat cover 2, if you got a nice skinny post that's supposed to be cover 2, and you got that freaking annoying ass Tampa 2 linebacker back there to cut that off, you can run a skinny post and have a Texas route right underneath it, or some kind of delayed slant route, right? What do they call it? China concept? Is that what it's called? China. Hold on. Give me a second. China concept. No, it's not it. What is China concept just... No, that's not it. I'm thinking about something else. Don't know what I'm thinking about, but if you just have a deep post to eat up that middle linebacker, just a deep post as a decoy, and you set up a little bit of a Texas route underneath, or for your running back, or a delayed slant from one of your slots, or even your outside guy, you're going to open up that middle immediately because you're forcing those two outside linebackers to play more. In Tampa 2, they got to play more inside. They have to try to accommodate for losing out on that the linebacker. You're going to open up the middle a little bit. That's how you attack Tampa 2. And of course, your traditional cover 2 beaters, right? Smash concept, sail, things like that. Things like that. A little bit of flood action. That's how you beat cover 2. You could, besides the skinny post is taken away in the Tampa 2. Right under the middle linebacker, yeah. Get right under them. Texas route, a delayed slant, something to get upfield. You could run a drag there, but they'll bite down on the drag if you're going across the field. We're going to skip that. Good run. Impressive, but I want to see more stuff we could break down. Because I want to hurry up and move to the defense. Man, Tyrone Tracy, you got to love him. Sorry, guys. It's not like how I typically watch film, but I'm trying to move ahead a little bit, not to bore you guys. And I want to move on to the defense soon. I'm actually pretty excited to go over defensive film. I really wish we won this game, man, so I could be more excited about the defensive film. Ooh, let me get this Tracy run real quick. More outside zone. Man, this is the first time we ran like outside zone with Tracy, bro. This first game. I didn't see much of that in against Seattle. Look at that. Blocking could be a little better. Good seal by Bellinger, man. Nah, he's tired of seeing Jones. Oh! It's like a shot there. Like Darius. And nothing else was open, too. The backside slants weren't open. Oh, that was actually the first read. The backside slants. Well, that's not even backside now. It's play side. Because Daniel Jones looked. This is RPO. But he just kept it. That wasn't RPO. But he liked Slayton. Slayton did get open. Got separation. Got open. That has to be a better throw. That has to be a better throw. You got to give Slayton a better chance for that, man. That has to be a better throw. You got to get higher than that. Slayton got up there. It was way behind him. Way behind him. I mean, you basically threw it to the freaking corner. That has to be a better throw, man. That's not a good throw. Oh, man, it fell flat. Oh my god, look how dead this ball is. Oh my god. This looks like my freaking little sister threw this ball. Come on, man. You're all the way at the 25 and you threw a freaking duck. That is a terrible ball. This should have been a back shoulder. Oh man, this would have been a sexy throw if this would have been a back shoulder. Look at it. This was set up to be one perfectly. Look how fast DJ Turner accelerated. Oh man, this would have been a beautiful back shoulder. Maybe get down to the 1, to the 2, then punch it in. That ball fell flat. Handoff. Tracy, touchdown. Weak side run. Well, it turned into... Oh, it's a strong side. Never mind. I always think... Oh, actually, it was a weak side run. Turned into a strong side run because they had Azudu there as an extra blocker. Beautiful. This was a great throw by Daniel Jones, man. It sucks that Daniel Jones didn't have a good game because he had some good read and react moments that I was very proud of him with that, in years past, he would just fall to the ground. Because when I saw this live, I was extremely impressed. I thought this was going to be a sack. I was like, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Right? Mike Hilton was screaming on that freaking blitz. Was able to dump this off for Theo Johnson and get a first down. That's impressive. On the waggle. This is another waggle. This is the same play that he threw an interception on. Is that wham? No, wham is when you're gonna have the one of the tight ends. Wham is when you're gonna have one of the tight ends motion inside. Well, you could motion him, but off the snap, he's gonna seal off the inside so you could run behind him. That's wham. That's wham. It's similar to like trap, but just with the tight end. They haven't ran wham yet. Well, actually, I don't even know because I've been skipping these plays. I haven't seen any wham yet. This is power. This is just straight up power with one guard pulling. On the TD run. No. Hold on, let me see. Oopsie. Let me see where he blocked that. No, this is not wham. This is just like I don't know. Hell if I know. Nobody's pulling, so just man-to-man. Yeah, this is just man-to-man blocking. That's it. I don't know, whatever they call it. Freaking... This is ISO or something. I don't know. Whatever they call it in football terminology. This is just man-to-man blocking. Nothing crazy. You're just blocking the guy in front of you. See, wham would be, let's say on this player in particular. See how Johnson came here? Wham would be if Johnson came down and blocked this, like sealed off this block. Sealed off this block. Thomas takes the outside. Theo Johnson comes down, seals off this block right here, and it has to open up right behind him. That's a wham. Oh man, I want this to end already. I wanna watch the defense. You guys want to watch the defense now? Oh, okay. This is a nice dagger concept here. This is a fast dagger concept here. Look at this. Off the motion, a running motion inside, and Jalen Hyatt on the clear out. Nice dagger concept. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did he have time to throw this? Oh, you did. Oh no, you didn't. Oh man, we need better protection there, guys. We need better protection there, guys. That was a chunk play waiting to happen. Oh, that was good. That was good. You can't have this line break that fast, man. You got a double team block right here. How'd you let this go? BJ Hill, man. I miss him so much. I miss BJ Hill. Man, that was a great play. Great play. Look at this. Open. He just needed more time. He just needed more time. Empty set. Oh yeah, this is the play to Tyrone Tracy. Nobody was open here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Darius Slayton slipped on the out and up. Oh my god, if Darius Slayton, I mean, the sluggo. If Darius Slayton hit this sluggo, you guys think this would have been a touchdown? Oh my god! I love Darius Slayton. To have both Hendrickson and Hill ruin this game is crazy. Well, you are right, but they're good players. Like they've ruined games before, you know. They're that's kind of their thing. Like BJ Hill is so underrated, man. Nobody talks about BJ Hill, but he's disruptive. I'm so happy we had him, but I wish we kept him. I can't believe we traded him. We traded him for Billy Price, guys. Guys, we traded BJ Hill for Billy Price. My goodness. Oh my god. This excites me. Ugh. So you got, what was this? This was cover 0 and you had a spy? So you cover 0. Yeah, cover 0 with a nickel blitz with a spy on Daniel Jones. Man, if Darius Slayton, he was watching Slayton too. Oh, he was watching Slayton too. If Slayton didn't trip on this sluggo, this is a touchdown. Oh, he had him. There's no high safety. This was a perfect play call. Oh, that's a bummer. Once you can tell once Slayton tripped here, Daniel Jones said, "Oh, damn, he tripped. I'm going to have to go down to my other option." Yep. That's what happened. Ah, shoot. That would have been beautiful. Oh. and then you had a nice little, what do they call it? Shock concept. That's a slot fade, but not it. It was yeah, it was like a post corner though. It was a post corner. It wasn't really a slot fade, but I love this. I love this play call. I love this play call. We're the best teams. We're the best team in hypotheticals. That's great. I'm at 3P in hypotheticals. Oh man, that woulda, coulda, shoulda, right, guys? If Darius Slayton did not trip here, this is a touchdown. I'm gonna add that in my film review. Oh man. Man. Oh, holding on Hyatt, nothing. It was behind the receiver though. All right, guys, I'm bored. I'm gonna go through more of the offense when I actually want to break this down and make a video on it. We're gonna do the defense now. I'm really excited to do the defense. Not gonna lie, I thought this would be a little bit of a bigger crowd tonight, but it's all right. Let's go. Defense, baby. All right. The only drive we're not going to like is this first one. So let's just get it over with. The only drive we're not going to like is this first one. So let's get it over with. All right, starting out, Brian Burns. Nobody noticed this. I didn't even notice it. So you're going to have Nacho as the end here. And for those of you guys that don't understand, when you're in the 3-4, one of your 3 techs, or it could be a 4-eye. In this case, is 4-eye. One of your 3 techs is going to be a defensive end. That's what happens in a 3-4, especially in a base set. Do the math. Everybody always thinks that, why is Brian Burns in coverage? Because he's a linebacker, guys. He is not a defensive end. That's why they call him a linebacker and not a defensive end. Sometimes these guys are going to be in coverage. Grow up. Deal with it, bro. Deal with it. So sometimes your defensive tackle is going to be an end. Nacho, in this case, did a pretty good job being an end. Did a pretty good job. Not even. He's at 5 tech. He's not even at 4-eye. He's at 5. He's at 5. You have big old Dexter Lawrence right at nose. Man, Brian Burns moves so smooth in coverage. I'm not gonna lie, man. He really does. Check out Brian Burns right here. He moves like he knows. He moves like he does this all the time. That was good. KB, look at the chat. Oh. My God. I forgot. I hate that. I exit out. Well, I changed the film out and the whole freaking screen goes down. I didn't mean to. I'm a film junkie. The rest are screenshot specialists. Getting your film. What happens to your partner, Kush? Kush is chilling, man. He's still active on Twitter. He's just not able to make videos anymore. It's my guy. All right, look what I was saying, guys. I can't believe you guys didn't see that. That's my fault. Look at Nacho's right here. He's playing 5 tech right now over the tackle, and Brian Burns is actually in coverage here on this first play of the game. Stacked up. on this B gap, and does a good job, bro. Both Nacho and Brian Burns do a good job. That was pretty good. Kush can't make videos. No, you said why not? Because he's in college now. He's working. He moved. He's got his own place now. He moved from his parents' house, and he's like starting his life. Starting. I'm sure once he settles in. Right now, he's coming of age. My little Kush is growing up. He's coming of age right now. I'm sure maybe he'll be back at some point making videos again. He's told me that he really wants to get back into that. He just can't find the time to do so. All right. So for those of you guys that aren't familiar with how the Giants run their defense, here they're gonna play quarters. Actually, this is man coverage. Interesting. I would say this is man coverage. I mean, I would say this is zone, but you got Andrew Phillips going inside here. But none of these. Flott is playing man. That's actually pretty damn good coverage by Flott. Pretty damn good coverage by Flott. Stay with Jamar Chase. Don't overcommit. But Tay Banks is. I guess he's playing man, but he's like. Yeah. Yeah, this is man. So good coverage there. More man coverage, so we're staying in man. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do we send the blitz and we still this is Okereke. This is Okereke's fault. This is Okereke's fault. I'll explain in a second. Good coverage downfield. The double coverage. Look at the double coverage Pinnock gives Adoree Jackson. But I'll show you right now why this is Okereke's fault. See, Okereke is supposed to be blitzing straight up through here, right? Trying to compensate for Birds by himself. You're just filling in the gap here. And you got a sort of a loaded line here, right? You're going to have pretty much one-on-one coverage. I don't know if does Mike Gesicki stay? He doesn't stay. So you got a little bit of overload here. Okereke has to maintain this middle. You got to blitz inside. Why are you bouncing out? For what reason are you bouncing out? Why did you take the outside? What are you doing? What are you doing? You allowed this entire... If he just stood put and attacked this gap, this wouldn't have been a run. Maybe that's his blitz. There's no way. There's no way you're going to draw that up. There's no way you're going to draw up an overload here because the overload is supposed to flush him out. The overload is supposed to make him step up in the pocket, right? You got Dexter Lawrence, Chapman, and Ojulari. You got 3-on-3 right here. You're going to get these guys to collapse this pocket down here. It's going to force Joe Burrow to step up here. There's no way that Okereke's assignment was to run around him. There was no way because you're leaving this open. There's no way. Okereke's supposed to just attack here. You just got to attack. I don't know why he tried to get around the guard there. There's no way. There's no way a defensive coordinator would. Look at that. You're supposed to just attack. Just attack this. Wait till they collapse the pocket. They won. They won their matchups. You just gotta contain. Collapse the pocket. Don't let them run. And let these guys clean it up. This was a sack. This should have been a sack. That should have been a sack. It's oh my god, I'm gonna get pissed off on this 3rd and 18 that we're gonna see. Not the best job run defending, but Brian Burns doing a good job setting the edge, right? He wasn't doing that earlier on in the year. Good job setting the edge. Do not allow anything to get outside here. Cut that off. Good job extending your arms, anchoring your feet, and forcing him inside, and let all the other guys do the damage. All right, so this is like a counter run with just a tackle. That's a good run. It's a counter run to just a tackle. All right, I don't think this is it yet. No, not yet. Quick little stop. Like you can't, like, it's so hard to blame Tay Banks for this, guys. It is, because this is just Shane Bowen's defense. And a lot of people always ask me why, Kid Blue? Why do you hate Shane Bowen? We lead the NFL in sacks. Because of this, man. I don't like playing soft zone cover. That's just not what I like to see, bro. If you guys can't play man coverage, then get off my football team, you know? I hate this. This is one of the reasons why James Bradbury was so garbage in that, what was it, 2021? What's the year that he had a terrible year? Was it 2021? I think it was 21. And everybody was blaming him, but I was like, listen, guys, I mean, we changed our defense. It's more zone. James Bradbury was always good in man. Yeah, because we always had James Bradbury in soft zone coverage. And he always gave up yards because this is always what he had to do. That's why I don't blame Tay Banks here. He also played zone in 2020. Yeah, but I know that in Patrick Graham's scheme, something changed from 2020 to 2021. Something changed. I remember that. Oh, damn. Let me change my headphones real quick because then it's going to be loud on my phone. Something changed. We played a lot. We played zone in 2020, but I remember that we played really scared in 2021. This was good. This was a good blitz. See? Look at this. Collapse the pocket, set the edge. Look at Brian Burns. Burns and Ojulari. They're not there to just attack, right? Just set the edge. Make sure he doesn't get out the pocket, right? Let these guys on the interior, let them collapse it and get the sack. Now, he runs out of this and he throws it away, but that's what you want, right? Now, the next play we're about to see. This is the next play at third down. Here we go. I'm scared. Here we go. This is it. Oh, no, this is the sack. And then after this. So, all right, more man defense here. No, this is zone defense, but not a bad job. Look at everybody's taking care of their assignments. Not even. This is man defense. Double coverage on Eric All. This guy's wide open. I mean, good coverage. Good sack. Nice little coverage sack there too. Didn't need the extra guys. Who runs cover 1 on 3rd and long? They ran man because they ran a blitz. Usually, you could do zone blitzes. But usually when you blitz, you're going to run man coverage because you're going to blitz a lot of your guys. All right, here it is, guys. Here it is. Oh, my God, from the empty. Oh, I'm so scared. Why am I scared? Like, it's going to change the outcome. It's inevitable. It happened. Let's watch it. Oh. Oh, my God. Look at the coverage downfield. Fantastic coverage downfield. I mean, you guys got to do your job up front. Look what happened again. Okay, what's the name of this? What's the name of this defensive front? Can somebody name me this defensive front? Because this is the Giants don't run this often. I seen them running this the past since Shane Bowens ran his. We never ran this with Wink. We've never left this completely wide open and overload this front here, because when you don't have anybody here, similar to how Joe Burrow ran on that other down that we saw, when you don't have anybody blitzing here or at least containing here, you're asking him. You got a free blocker. You're asking him to just run. You're giving him a free invitation to just run. Who thought this was a good idea? Who thought this was a good idea? I could have told you from the X's and O's, hey, why don't we have a guy containing this B gap? Oh. Why do we have both our tackles on the right side? Why? We're trying to overload this. I get it. We're trying to overload this to create one-on-one matchups to get to Joe Burrow. But once you flush him out, he's just going to run. Oh, my God. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. You know what would have been really cool? Yo, let me turn into a defensive coordinator real quick. My thing is offense, but let me turn into a defensive coordinator real quick. Isaiah Simmons, delayed stunt. Watch this. Snap. You're going to attack. You're going to attack the tackle, right? One-on-one. This is supposed to be one-on-ones. Brian Burns, tackle. On the tight end. Simmons. But you're going to attack the tackle. You're going to stunt on a delay stunt. And you're going to contain Joe Burrow. You're going to give Joe Burrow the appearance that this is wide open. So you're going to make him step up. Boom. You're going to meet him right in the gap. And then Ojulari can collapse as well. That's what it should have been. Not Chapman stunting. This should have been Simmons stunting inside here. That should have been Simmons. Oh, man. Now, maybe Chapman was supposed to stunt earlier than this. He's smaller, though, but he's 5'11". He's 5'11", 278. Maybe that's why they wanted him stunting, because he's smaller. So this was a blitz where it looks like you had Dexter supposed to try to take on this gap here, right? This A gap here. And you had Chapman supposed to roll off of this and try to get to Joe Burrow to cut this off. Maybe to do exactly what I said to do, to give Joe Burrow the appearance that this is open and Chapman to meet him in the middle. But I just don't see Chapman being fast enough. This should have been Simmons. I would have loved it if it was Simmons. Maybe they could have both stunted. I just don't know why we have Simmons. I don't know, man. Oh, God. I'm not watching the rest of that play. Matter of fact, I have to watch the rest of that play. Where was the closest defender? Let's play a game. Where was the closest defender? And Pinnock, what the fuck are you doing? Jason Pinnock. He's the last person I got to blame here. You're in cover one. You see the ball carrier. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you still running that direction? Oh my God, you fucking moron. Oh my God, you moron. Absolute moron. The safety rolled because it's cover one. He doesn't. Yeah, he can roll because because they're showing two high safeties, right? They're showing two high safeties. Yeah, he has to roll to center field. He has this. This is. I don't have a problem with this. I don't have a problem. That's what he's supposed to do. He's got to roll to the strong side, right? But you're playing zone. You're the only dude here playing zone. What happens when you're playing zone? You have to watch the quarterback. You have to watch the quarterback when you're playing zone. You should have noticed right now that he's running. These guys aren't threats anymore. He's running. You could have met him right here. Joe Burrow ain't breaking your ankles. Joe Burrow's gonna slide. Joe Burrow will slide when you meet him at the open field. Do you think this is college 25? Do you think college 25 is better than that? That's actually a really good question. I'm better at Madden 25. I feel like the gameplay is better with College 25 though. That's just me. I feel like the gameplay is more better with College 25. I'm just better at Madden 25. That's it. I don't know how to explain it. All right, I'm done watching that play. Done watching that play. Good run defense here, man. Get Bobby Okereke. This is a good job by Brian Burns. Even though Brian Burns doesn't initially make the tackle, he does a good job by crashing. He does a great job by crashing. This tight end tries to seal off this block to win the edge set battle. And Brian Burns quickly gets off of this. And forces him even farther outside to meet Tay Banks. That's good. That's good for Brian Burns. That's what I want to see from Brian Burns in his run defense. That's good. I know Brian Burns didn't make the initial impact, but he forced Zach Moss because this is supposed to be right inside, you know? If this is open, he's taking that inside. That's good. That's good by Brian Burns. Are you PlayStation or Xbox? I'm Xbox. I'm Xbox. Oh man, that's a good play by Brian Burns. Got a little sit down route. Micah missing a tackle. Come on, Micah. Come on, Micah. Why are you going for the freaking shoulders? Get low, man. You're the linebacker. Get low. Kill that man. Four-man rush again. Oh my God, Azeez Ojulari. Let's see if it what. All right, double stacks. Nobody open. Good coverage. Good coverage. Fantastic coverage here. Giants playing Tampa 2. Look at that. Look at Okereke, his awareness here. You know, I wouldn't even know if this is supposed to be Tampa 2. Because Okereke noticed nothing's going to the middle. Micah McFadden's got this read. You got Drew Phillips by himself here in this hook zone. And Okereke took it upon himself to take this freaking post. I don't know if this was supposed to be Tampa 2 because he doesn't move immediately. He only moves immediately when he notices that these guys are going up. This turns into Tampa 2. Tyler Newman, strong safety. Good job taking these reads, man. Good coverage, guys. Good coverage. And then, oh, this is not a sack. This is Azeez slipping off of the sack. Oh, fuck. I can't believe that. Oh, my God. I can't believe that. My man got turned around like a ballerina. Freaking Joe Burrow. Michelle McFadden. Hey, you watch your mouth, Steve. You watch your mouth. Do you think when Madden has been using Frostbite, the game has been on a decline? Absolutely. When did they start using Frostbite? Like Madden 16? Was that when they introduced Frostbite? Right after Madden 25? It was Madden 16, right? Madden 15. It went Madden 13, then Madden 25, then Madden 15. I think 17 or 18? Was it? Yeah, I was still I was heavy on Madden until Madden 19? I think that's when I stopped playing like religiously. I swear I could have gone pro playing Madden. I swear I could have gone pro playing Madden. I was just a dumb 18-year-old kid. Then I took an arrow to the knee. All right. Let's watch his run defense. Look at Stonewall Dexter Lawrence eating up this double. Look at this. Dexter Lawrence is on one leg right now. His other leg is in the air, for crying out loud. He's doing trick shots, bro. Dexter Lawrence says, yo, I can literally hold both of you guys with one foot. His freaking leg is in the air, brother. He's still holding a good anchor. Now it's down. Oh, man. He said, hey, Ma, look what I can do. That's funny. I've been really impressed with DJ Davidson. I'm not going to lie. I thought Jordan Riley was going to take his spot. I've been really impressed with. Look how fast he got off this freaking. Look how fast he shed this. Now he misses this, but that's still a good rep to me. Still a good rep to me. I'll take it. My man Dexter Lawrence says, look, Ma, one leg. Look at that. Micah. Actually, that's not too bad, Micah. Micah has a big problem with shooting gaps. So, Micah's got a problem with shooting gaps. That's his issue. I don't even know if this was his gap. Seemed like this was his gap. Micah, what are you doing? Why are you flying? What is this? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Kid Blue, our offense will always struggle no matter what. Yeah, as long as we still have Daniel Jones there. Daniel Jones has a 257-yard day for 2 touchdowns, and automatically that's like elite quarterback play, bro. That's just good quarterback play. Like the fact that we get excited, even I get excited that Daniel Jones had 250 yards passing for 2 touchdowns is like spectacular. Should tell you everything you need to know about Daniel Jones. Absolutely. Why are we getting excited for 250? That's like a pedestrian day for like NFL quarterbacks. It's a passing league. Oh my god, good job by Carlos Basham. Yo, Carlos Basham gained weight. That man is fat now. Boogie Basham gained weight, bro. They said, yo, we're gonna make you a DT. I need you to start eating with Dexter Lawrence at the lunch cafeteria. I know Boogie Basham wasn't that big. Like, he looked like a defensive end before. Now that man looks like Nacho. There's nothing you can do. That's just good. That's good coverage. That's good coverage. Playing zone. Look at that, man. This man coverage, but still. That's good coverage on the whip. He still caught the ball, bro. Just, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Hey, Kid Blue, do you think all the Giants content creators are starting to turn against? I don't think there's many. I mean, there's a select few of Giants content creators that still freaking champion Daniel Jones, but I don't think the majority, I'd say a good 90% of them are like ready to move on from Daniel Jones. I couldn't really, besides like one, I can't really point out one that just wants Daniel Jones to work out no matter what. Like I think all of them, including myself, just want the Giants to win. Doesn't really matter who we have there at quarterback. Daniel Jones should study elite quarterback so you can. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. But sometimes you could study as much as you can and. Oh my god, good job on Micah. He just couldn't get there in time. Good job on Micah. This is one of the few times I'm actually happy that Micah shot the gap. Because sometimes he prematurely shoots the gap and completely whiffs on the tackle. But in this case, he didn't get there fast enough. He could have stopped him. All right, 3. Cover 1, actually. Oh, my God. Great. Oh, man, Brian Burns, man. Whew. Brian Burns got to the inside so quick. Let's move to the box real quick. Man, right off the snap. I'm not sure if this was supposed to be some sort of. Nah, this is just supposed to be a pin and pull for the tackle here for Orlando Brown, but Mike Gesicki is supposed to have Brian Burns on this pin and pull, and he couldn't do it. This was a good alignment for the Giants for this situation because you had Nacho on the outside shoulder of the guard here, so he had this entire gap. So this would have been a lot. It's going to be a lot harder for Mike Gesicki to have room to block because he has a teammate sealing off this block right here, setting the edge. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. No pressure. Then we get pressure. And this is that Jamar Chase freaking miracle catch. Oh, no, it wasn't. That's a throwaway. Oh, this was the intentional grounding. Let's see. Yo! Cordell Flott! This is textbook. Oh, my God. I got chills for a second. Cordell Flott. Allowed the release. Good, because you can't press Jamar Chase. He will destroy you. We have double. No, it's not double coverage. He's just coming down here. Just straight up cover one. Cordell Flott on Jamar Chase. Look at this. Jamar Chase makes his cut, and look how fast Cordell gets underneath this dig. Oh, my God. That's good. Cordell Flott. Look at this backpedal that he did. This quick shift. Oh, my God. This quick shift from backpedal, flip your hips, to start to pursue in trail technique. Got underneath. Man, that is solid. That is solid right there, guys. Let me check out Andrew Phillips here. It's a pivot route. Good job covering the tight end. Andrew Phillips. Let's look at Tay Banks on T. Higgins. Ah, man. I don't know about that. I've seen Tay Banks. Yeah, this don't look open. I mean, this looks open to me. He could have took a shot here. The opposite hash, though, would have been a difficult throw. Content creators will turn on the next giant. I mean, we're not going to turn on anybody that is playing well. So long as you start playing well, like you're going to have the next quarterback that comes in here isn't probably not going to flash immediately, right? They're going to show some flashes, but they're not going to be like elite immediately. Nobody's going to run him out of town after that. But when you're going into your third, fourth year and, you're constantly having the excuse of, let's just see how he works out this year. We need weapons around, bro. You can't. What the fuck is a flot? Bengals gave us all the opportunities to win the game. We couldn't capitalize. Yeah. That was good coverage by Cordell Flott, though. Man, that was solid. Screen set up. DJ Davis did a really good job sniffing that out. Look at that. Good job, DJ. Let's go. New York fans turn on Jones just like they turn on Julius. The thing is with Knicks fans are insufferable because even though I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm a casual, so I could say this. Knicks fans, Julius Randle has one bad game, and Knicks fans are, oh, we need to trade Julius Randle. Here's a mock draft trade for Julius Randle. We need to get him out of town. He has one game, and he goes off for like 40 points. Everybody's like, I told you guys, Julius Randle is so underrated. Julius Randle is amazing. Oh, my God, Julius Randle. Bro, Knicks fans didn't know how to feel about Julius Randle. In one breath, they say they want to trade him, and in the other breath, they said that he's like the greatest player on the team. It's insane. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye. Too many. Oh, Dexter Lawrence missed this one. Well, he didn't miss it. He almost had it. It's not even his gap. Look at that. Almost brought him down. Starting defensive line should be Aziz, KT, Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns. Yeah, you can't do that. That's three. That's three edge rushers. You got to have a defensive tackle in there. I mean, you could put those guys in there in a pass rushing package, you know, in a better like pass rushing package. But you know, oh my God, there's a game on today. That's why nobody's here. There's a freaking football game on right now. I forgot about Monday Night Football. Right. Did he complete it, Yvette? Did he complete it? Why is it when a player plays with the Giants they struggle, but when they listen, that's a higher management thing, bro. You can ask them. I don't know. What a good job by Joe Burrow fitting the slant in there in the cover two. Good job. Freaking Tay Banks misses freaking jam. Completely misses jam. T. Higgins got off of that so nicely. Oh my God, he completed it, Yvette. Oh my God. What's the score right now over there? Let me watch Cordell. Let me watch Odori on. No, Odori did not have good coverage on. Oh, look at this. Look at the sauce Jamar puts on this route. Look at the sauce Jamar puts on this route. Does like a freaking hop step into the inside. Oh my God. Yep. Easy. Easy. And he dropped that. I was on third down. He dropped it. It's a dagger concept. Nice little dagger concept with a backside drag. Aziz. Good job, man. Free rusher. Love it. Love it. They didn't account for that. I'm surprised they didn't account for that. If the Giants end up going 2-7, do you think? No, they're not. They're gonna ride with him till he gets hurt. If he, God forbid, I don't want anybody to get hurt, but I mean, let's see if he stays healthy. But they're not gonna bench him. Trust me, they want to see as much. They want to see what they can get out of him before they decide to move on. You don't want, bro. Nobody wants to see what they have in Drew Lock. The only reason why you would bench Daniel Jones is if you want to see something from Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito. Like nobody wants to see that. The front management doesn't think they're going to be the future. So just let Daniel Jones play out his not play out his contract, but play out this year, and go from there. Look at Chapman getting pressure, man. I'm so happy Chapman is getting a lot of playing time, man. Look at this, 5'11". Look how small he looks to all these other guys. Look at Chapman. Look how he's able to get. Look at that. Look at that. It's a strong dude, bro. Flushing him out the pocket. Nice. We need Neighbors back? Yeah. We need to adjust corner design. Yeah, we do. We do. We absolutely do. Matei Banks on T. Higgins. He did a good job. It's a good job there. More man coverage. Not sure why they left Jamar Chase on because he was in motion. Oh, yeah, Jamar on the freaking diamond slant, the Texas route. This year for Dimes is do or die. I mean, it was do or die forever now. It's just they just keep him around. Dexter Lawrence, man. Look at Dexter Lawrence. Oh my God. Look at Dexter Lawrence, man. Oh, he's so good, man. He's so good. The Giants always give up a lot of. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? Third? Is this third? 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. You're just giving it to them. You're just giving it to him. Look at all this separation on a 2nd down and 8. As soon as he catches his ball, he basically has the first down. He got close. He was he was short. It was a 3rd down and 1. Yo, Jaden, you trying to get banned on this app? Ah, Nacho. Shifting the pocket too far. Nacho. Shifting the pocket too far. But Okereke, you got to get there faster. Okereke, you got to take care of that gap faster, man. Good job by Brian Burns, man. Oh, that's Azeez Ojulari. Azeez. I think the Giants will lose to the Eagles, and yeah, I mean, listen, that's not a hot take. All the time in the world. All the time in the world, man. You've got all defensive tackles out there. What are we doing? What are we doing? Is this first down? Is that why we brought? Yeah, it's first down. That's why we got all DTs out there. You got Boogie Basham, you got Nacho, DJ Davidson, Dexter Lawrence, all defensive tackles back there. Why are we getting cute, bro? Can somebody answer me that? That's why. That's why Jamar Chase got that. Bro, I was wondering. I was like, yo, they're not getting any pressure. Joe Burrow has forever to throw this ball. It's because we had all defensive tackles out there, man, because we anticipated a run. We tried to get cute. Brian Burns and Azeez have been doing an excellent job on the run. Why did we get cute and try to outsmart this offense? We didn't get any pass rush because we brought out all DTs out there. He had unlimited amount of time to throw. You can't expect, what is this, Cordell Flott to cover him forever. That's why. That's why that was a completed ball. Easy. Yikes. Jamar Chase on the end around. Oh, no, I'm in a jet sweep. Oh, my God. Eric Hall. Oh, we didn't even go over the 4th down on offense from Daniel Jones that went viral. Everybody's talking about. We didn't even go over that, but I'll go over that in my video. But I mean, listen. Overall, I think they did fine. The defense did a good job. They did a good job versus who they were going against on offense, but it's not. I don't think they were fantastic. Everybody's saying they are. They're not fantastic. They're just a lot of these guys. I mean, I think the Bengals could have done a lot more to us, to be honest. Oh man, yeah, Jamar Chase. Yeah, Jamar Chase right here. Look at this. Newbin was focused on T. Higgins. You could have thrown this ball up somewhere around here for Jamar. That's a touchdown. He missed it. He missed it there. He was waiting for that. He was waiting for Andre, whatever his name is. People screenshot, review it, open on Twitter. Oh my god, I can't like. It has me crying. Yeah, Jaden, I can't, man. And what's crazy is that I'm cool with a lot of these guys. I'm cool with a lot of these guys, man. I'm cool with a lot of them, and they keep doing it. They keep doing these just anything to make DJ look bad. You could make Daniel Jones look bad by actually knowing what you're talking about. These people screenshotting the Jalen Hyatt open on a 4th and 2 on a backside freaking dig route. Like, what are you doing? That's how you want to say Daniel Jones did a bad job on that play? Come on, man. Come on, dude. Like, do we know football? Do we honestly? If Daniel Jones say that was a completed ball for a first down, I would still be wondering, okay, why were you hesitant on this bunch concept? You had a bunch formation. Bunch formation gives you 3 reads to look at. You're picking apart the zone on 3 reads, and one of these reads are going to get open. If they're not, then you go to your backside read. But that more than often does not happen. If it's a 4th down and 2, you need to target the first route that you see that's open. That's going to get you the yards needed. And all those routes could have got honestly, that Wandale route was kind of open, but it was a little like I mean that defender made a really good play on it. Like we've seen Wandale catch those before. We've seen those. We've seen that. But Darius Slayton was the perfect read. Matter of fact, can we find that? Yo, can somebody locate for me? And that'll be and that's how we'll wrap it up. Can somebody find that for me? So I could find it here quick. We'll talk about that and then we'll end it out. Where was that at? We were going from right to left, I'm pretty sure, right? Or were we going from left to right? That was in the 4th quarter, wasn't it? Here? Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, I am using media player. Hold on. Oh, I wasn't using power media player. All right, let me find this play real quick, guys. It was in a bunch. Was it in the 4th? It has to have been a play that we stopped somewhere in the fourth quarter. The receiver's open. And expect him to turn his entire exactly. We're gonna look at it right now. Hold on. We're gonna put this to bed. Bro, where was it? Is it here? Yep, this is it. All right. Nope, that's not it. But it's the same concept. Somewhat the same concept, except Darius was on the out and. But look, we've seen. Okay, perfect example. We've seen everybody that's we've seen the 4th down play. That's what I'm looking for, Jaden. I'm looking for the 4th down play. Oh my god, am I not scared? I'm not sharing the screen again, motherfucker. Ugh. Okay, this is it. This is part of the concept. This is not from the bunch, but they ran a 3 read sort of high, middle, low here, right? This is sort of like what we seen on that 4th down, right? Wandale on the quick stop route, and Jones always hits it because it's always money. This is the problem with Daniel Jones. He preconceives routes because he's comfortable with them. He's thrown them a lot, so on and so forth. So listen, Wandale throws this. It's complete. He thought the same thing, on that 4th down and 2. Now I got to find that 4th down and 2. We need to bring Dalvin Tomlinson back. I need to find it. I think I passed it. Yo, bro, somebody find me this play, man. This is so much film. I cannot remember when it was. Oh, no, it wasn't here. We're way too far. We're way too far. Ay, ay, ay. Trying to find it, guys. Give me a second. I don't know where that time. Oh my God, I have a good idea. Let me just look at the play-by-play. Let me just find the play-by-play in like ESPN or something like that. Giants versus Bengals. Box score. Play by play, and we can go to downs right here, right? That was a Darius incomplete. Okay, downs 1/4 4th down and 2 to Wandale. That was in the 3rd quarter, 13:56. 3rd quarter, 13:56. So that's 3rd quarter, 6:15. 9:27. 11:30. 12:22. All right, man. Damn, that means we skipped right over it. We didn't even know. 14:55. Right here. Here it is. 4th down, guys. Okay. The problem was this linebacker, more often than not, is going to follow Theo Johnson. But this linebacker was smart enough to target Wandale. He let Theo Johnson go. Usually this linebacker is going to run with Theo. But remember, he loves Wandale down here on this bunch concept. He loves Wandale here. So it was incomplete. But, however, it wasn't even a bad read, to be honest with you guys. It wasn't even a bad read. But I was probably going to take Slayton there. Why? Because we saw this in the film study against the Ravens, Bengals versus Ravens. We saw that Cam Taylor-Britt loves this loves to flip his hips inside and overcommit to the inside. And so he already had his back turned towards Slayton. He should have thrown this to Slayton. This would have been a 1st down. But he wanted something he was comfortable with all the time. He wanted Wandale. He thought this linebacker was going to keep going with Theo. And look at this. You want to play screenshot film studies for those of you guys that are watching that are putting it on Twitter. He made this throw and Slayton wasn't even off his break yet. Okay, this is 4th down and 2. How stupid would Daniel Jones have to be to allow these 3 plays to turn into nothing and wait for wait for Jalen Hyatt. That is showing indecisiveness. That's showing hesitance. That's exactly what we get on Daniel Jones for being. You can't be mad for Daniel Jones just firing this in. Now, I am mad he didn't read this correctly. I am mad he didn't read it. He should have read that linebacker was not falling for Theo Johnson, because Theo Johnson is supposed to take him away. Okay? But he was smart enough not to do that. You're supposed to be smart enough to recognize that and target Darius Slayton. If you want the big play, you could have hit this seam to Theo. You could do that. You have to worry about this safety, possibly being a hospital ball. But guys, I don't want to hear anything about, these guys. I don't want to say they don't know ball. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say they don't know ball. But they try to outsmart everybody, and they take a screenshot and be like, look, he was wide open. Guys, he barely got off this route. Okay? He barely got off this route. You wanted Daniel Jones to get off, to completely ignore these routes. This was open until it wasn't. So when this wasn't open, this is open, and this is open. You wanted him to ignore that and turn his whole body to watch what Jalen Hyatt is doing? A route that's not even supposed to be considered? This is just a cardio route, bro. You're not throwing this at all. On a 4th down and 2 from your own territory? I would have ripped Daniel Jones. I'm sure the coaching staff would too. If Daniel Jones completely ignored these on the play side and went to Jalen Hyatt, they would have been like, "What are you doing?" They would have said, "What are you doing?" Because imagine what those same people would have said if Daniel Jones got off of his first 3 reads, targeted Jalen Hyatt, and Hyatt drops it. Imagine what the NFL world would have said if Jones ignored these reads and threw to Hyatt and Hyatt dropped it. They would have said, I can't believe Daniel Jones did that. I can't believe Daniel Jones went to his 4th read when his 1st, 2nd, and 3rd had an opportunity to make a play. It's the same guys. They don't know ball. Stand on it. I mean, I hate to say that because I'm wrong. I'm wrong sometimes too, guys. I'm humble enough to say, listen, I'm wrong sometimes too. But still, I'm not going to flat out say they don't know ball, but they definitely don't watch all 22. I'll say that. I'm not going to sit there and say you don't know ball. I'm not going to question anybody's intelligence. They're just trying to outsmart people without knowing what they're talking about. They just don't watch all 22. They just don't watch it. They play Madden. They play Madden, and from a controller screen point of view, they think that that's how quarterback is played. When they play Madden, every route is the first read. When they play Madden, every route, so they don't go through a structure like actual progressions go. They're just looking for whatever's open. That is not how quarterback is played. From a receiver, everyone's been trashing all season. Exactly. No, but it's not those guys. Those guys think that there's nothing wrong with Hyatt. Those people are the reason why they're saying that is because they have an agenda saying that Daniel Jones is holding Jalen Hyatt back. That's their agenda, which is not the case. Jalen Hyatt is just not good. I'm sorry. Jalen Hyatt is just not good. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, guys. Yep. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up now. Maybe I'll go live during the week. We will be live for Know Your Opponent on Friday night. We're gonna try to make that a thing every week. I know I missed 2 weeks. Like I think I missed the Cowboys game because that one was so soon. It was Thursday Night Football, literally like right. We had Thursday Night Football and I couldn't do a Know Your Opponent on Wednesday night. I just couldn't do it. So, and then the next week we had the hurricane, so I couldn't do it at all. So, anyway, we'll be back for Know Your Opponent on Friday. I'm going to put out some more film. I'm going to maybe record a film right now, maybe 2 of them, upload one today, maybe 2 tomorrow. So, Yeah, arguing to hit the backside slant is egregious. I'm sorry. I know, I know. It was a backside dig, and that's a cardio route, bro. That's a cardio route. You're not throwing that. That's not even considered. It's not even considered. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Enjoy Monday Night Football, and we'll see you guys later.